Okay, well, that's off mute. What's up, everyone? Good evening? Good evening? Yeah, it's actually evening. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing good whatever time you're watching this. Morning, day, evening, night, heaven, hell, Canada, Jersey, whatever you prefer. Let's just switch this over. There we go. It's my favorite place to be in the whole world with you people. So, another stream, another night with you guys. All two of you. What the hell, two? Oh, wait, can I. Is hell a curse? Can I curse in the first minute? Am I gonna get demonetized? Yeah, probably. I already probably just screwed it up. Screw it, whatever. So. What? The audio stream's current output is lower than recommended. Let me raise that so you guys can hear me better. I don't think that's a smart idea. Who the hell would want to hear me more, but whatever. Alright. So, I guess the first thing I wanted to talk about tonight was the original trilogy. Because I've been seeing people talk about Return of the Jedi, and I don't know if you guys know this, Return of the Jedi is my fucking favorite Star Wars film. And I just cursed. I fucked it up. Oh well. I wasn't thinking I was gonna go longer than 60 seconds without cursing anyway, so fuck it. Blake Hella, it's Jordan. Hey guys, for everyone who comes in the chat later, Blake Hella, they're pilots. They are the best pilot in this fucking galaxy. They're probably gonna get mad that I said that, but they're pilots. They're great pilots. They will fly you anywhere. Trust me on that. Anyway. So, like I was saying, my favorite Star Wars film is Return of the Jedi. I fucking love that. It is my favorite Star Wars movie in the original trilogy. I can watch that weird, messy movie a million times. And yeah, I will admit that the part with the Ewoks, yeah, the part with the Ewoks is kind of slow, but you wanna know what? I've actually always wondered about eating the Ewoks, so it's been okay. It's been okay for me. Jordan is not happy I called him a pilot. Well, Jordan, you're a pilot. You could come into the chat and debate me, but you're not. You want to just watch the stream instead of actually talk to me. So, this is kind of what you get. You are a pilot, and my entire YouTube channel will know that. Anyway, so my favorite Star Wars film is the original, is Return of the Jedi, and there's a couple reasons for that. I'm a big Luke fan. I am the biggest Luke Skywalker fan. I'm a fucking fanboy of that character. And I guess it's satisfying after watching him in A New Hope be kind of whiny and The Empire Strikes Back be kind of cocky to finally get to see him in Return of the Jedi, and you get to see him at his best. Bitch, don't test me. I just got out of class. I just got called a bitch in my own fucking stream. You guys see that? I got called a bitch by my own fucking stream. I have adopted this person. I've adopted this pilot into my little family. And they called me a bitch. You know, just for that, you're going to have to fly everyone around. Doing a stream for you two fun people. And one of them is cursing me out. Anyway, I just love Return of the Jedi. I think one of my favorite scenes in the entire film is when we get to see Luke confront Vader, and Luke tells him to leave Endor, the Force Moon of Endor, with him, and all Vader says is it's too late for him. And I think that's when we finally got to see like the Anakin behind Vader. We got to see that beneath the mask, beneath the voice changer, is really just... It's the Anakin Skywalker that Obi-Wan knew. It's Luke's father, and he just can't run away. For him, it's too late. There's nothing left. And it's that dynamic between Vader and Luke that I love in Return of the Jedi. It makes the movie for me. And you want to something else that's really underrated in Return of the Jedi is Han Solo. There's a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, who say that Han Solo in Return of the Jedi is like not as cool as Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope. But I'll argue that Return of the Jedi is kind of Han Solo at his best. He may not be the most iconic version like A New Hope when he's going to shoot a guy dead in a bar, or the "I love you, I know" version of the character, but he's what Han Solo represents. He's Han Solo at his best. He's someone who will sacrifice anything, including his own happiness, for Leia. Because he thinks Luke and Leia are a thing, and well, you know, he saw them make out, so, yeah, that would make me think they're a thing, too. But he was willing to walk away from Leia if it meant making her happy, and I think that's what makes... Han Solo in Return of the Jedi, I think, his peak version. He's finally let the side of him that he always hides out. The self-sacrificing side of him. And I don't know, I like that version of the character. It's probably why I actually really like him in The Force Awakens, even though a lot of people hate him in that one. I like his interactions with Rey and Finn because it reminds me of his interactions with Luke and Leia. Of course, you know, he's actually a lot older than Finn and Rey, so when you actually get to see them there, it makes a little more sense. Insanely Red, hello. Hey, what's up, Insanely Red? Thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. Hope you're doing good. I am getting bullied right now by Blake Hella, because they are a pilot and they are salty about that. Sunny Love, I like that name. Oh no, your name's just Sunny. I still like that name. Listen, I love Return of the Jedi. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'll even defend the special editions. Which I know is not a popular opinion. I love that film. It's just... think about how many shows, think about how many movies you all have watched and how disappointing their endings are. Even if they're not completely disappointing, there's probably still something that bothers you about their ending. Now think about Return of the Jedi. Think about how satisfying it is when Luke tosses away his lightsaber and declares himself a Jedi like his father before him. Luke is straight up rejecting Darth Vader in that moment. He's rejecting this shadow, this persona that Vader has put on. And instead, he's embracing Anakin Skywalker. He's embracing the version of his father he chooses to remember. The version he's modeled himself after for 3 films straight. And that's fucking incredible to me. Because throughout the original trilogy, he's always modeled himself after Anakin. He told Obi-Wan that he wanted to train with him so he could be a Jedi like his father. And then in Empire Strikes Back, he went to Yoda and he told him, I want to be a strong warrior like my father. And then when Darth Vader revealed that he's Anakin, like you see Luke's whole worldview change. He's doubting Obi-Wan, he's doubting himself, he doesn't know who he is anymore. And then we see him in Return of the Jedi, we see him still struggling almost a year later with learning Vader is his father. And part of his character development in Return of the Jedi is accepting it doesn't matter if his father is the Dark Lord. It doesn't matter if Obi-Wan lied to him. It doesn't even fucking matter if Yoda and Obi-Wan want him to kill Anakin. Luke is gonna be the Jedi he wants to be. And what he chooses to be is like his father. The image of his father he put in his head since the first movie. Since A New Hope. And that's why he's able to resist Palpatine. It's his love for his father, his respect for Anakin Skywalker, not Darth Vader. A lot of people say that Luke Skywalker beat Darth Vader, or he beat Palpatine because he was strong in the Force. Yeah, Luke Skywalker's strong in the Force, but he won not because of power, but because of kindness, because he loved his father. He wanted to be like his father, and he didn't want to follow down the footsteps of Darth Vader, even metaphorically. Anakin and Darth Vader are the same person, but he didn't want to be like Darth Vader. So instead, he chose to be like Anakin, the Anakin he thought his father was. And that's how he won. Because it was that faith that made Darth Vader grab that old wrinkly ball sack and chuck him off into the fucking reactor thing. What, reactor? Is that my saying right? Reactor? Yeah, I think it was the reactor. Oh yeah, he's dead. By the way, he's dead. I don't give a fuck what Disney says. I don't care what Disney says. Palpatine's dead. Palpatine's dead. Nah. Not a clone. That motherfucker did not come back. I don't care what anyone says. He is motherfucking dead. Like, I'm not going to debate that. I am not going to debate that. Insanely red. Luke Skywalker is the paragon of compassion. Yeah, he is. And, like, yo, this is why when people say Luke in the original trilogy is completely consistent with Luke in The Last Jedi, I'm like, nah. He ain't consistent with Luke in The Last Jedi. And people can keep saying, oh, well, Mark Hamill's just the actor. Ryan is the writer. Yo, Luke Skywalker has been playing the character before Ryan even got in the film business. Mark Hamill is friends with George Lucas. George Lucas would never write The Last Jedi Luke. And people will say, oh, well, Pablo Hidalgo said that he was going to die in episode 8. Oh, yep. So motherfucker, what does that mean? He's going to die in episode 8. That means The Last Jedi is completely in line with Lucas' vision? Man, fuck out of here. For fuck's sake. They already said that it was already confirmed that Luke and George's envisionment for the sequel trilogy would end the trilogy bringing back the Jedi. Like, completely restoring them. Now, it's left to be decided if it would have still went that way. Maybe some things would have been different when he finished the script, because that was like his ideas or treatment. But, yo, Luke Skywalker would never try to kill his nephew, no matter how much of a bitch-ass motherfucker he was. And I see people love to use the comparison between Luke in the throne room losing his shit against Vader to Luke in Kylo's hut in The Last Jedi. And here's the big difference between that. Here's the giant big difference. Luke in the throne room in Return of the Jedi is in the heat of battle. He's scared. He's trying not to hurt his father. And Vader is literally pushing his buttons. He's in battle. And Vader just said, hey, yo, if you ain't gonna turn to the dark side, I'm gonna get your sister. That's entirely fucking different from Luke Skywalker tiptoeing in his nephew's room while he sleeps, probing his mind, and then says, hey, this motherfucker having bad dreams. Let me take care of that. That's entirely a different subject. It's not the same. It's not the same context. It's not the same situation. And this is years. Fucking years. After Luke Skywalker has already moved on from what happened with Vader. Like, I'm not saying he wouldn't still carry the scars from what happened to him. But here's the thing, I don't care what anyone says unless you're the big man, unless you're the big bearded man in flannel. We saw the ending of Return of the Jedi. Luke wasn't in some corner rocking back and forth sucking his finger. Luke was smiling, laughing with his friends, content and happy. That's fucking Luke Skywalker. That's Luke. You can't just rewrite history to say, well, Luke had PTSD. Nah, motherfucker, he didn't. I can get if you want to reimagine Luke Skywalker, but you guys say that's what it is. It's a reimagining. It's not some fuckboy shit. Because that's what it is. You're on some fuckboy shit. And not the good fuckboy shit, I mean the bad fuckboy shit. You're on some bad fuckboy shit if you say that's fucking consistent. See, this is why when it comes to Zack Snyder, I'm a lot more open when it comes to Zack Snyder's interpretation of Batman and Superman for one main reason. That's not a sequel to Christopher Reeve's Batman. I mean, that's not a sequel to Christopher Reeve's Superman. That's not a sequel to Christopher Nolan's Batman. It's an entirely new Batman, an entirely new Clark Kent, and I believe that if it's its own thing, it's good. But if you're actually going to make a sequel to something, if you're going to follow up with someone else's story, you got to continue where they left off. And it doesn't help that Luke in The Last Jedi isn't even consistent with Luke in The Force Awakens, even though we didn't see anything of Luke in The Force Awakens but one scene. But even JJ says, holy shit, I did not envision this character. Mark Hamill and JJ Abrams were on the same page. Originally, the ending of The Force Awakens was going to be Luke Skywalker levitating rocks. That's how The Force Awakens was going to end, according to Mark Hamill himself. He wasn't disconnected from the Force. He wasn't dressed up like a hobo. BTW, if you guys want to know why he was dressed up in Jedi robes and then immediately changed into hobo clothes, it's because basically Ryan wanted him to dress up in the hobo clothes at the end of The Force Awakens, and JJ said no. That's why. That's why he changed his clothes almost immediately. But let's go to the chat because we got some people in here finally. Besides Jordan the pilot. I love saying that. Insanely Red. Ever thought about making a Discord server? I actually have a community Discord. It's for my Patreons. I haven't opened it up to the public yet. I don't know. I guess I just don't want to open it up to the public because I don't want to deal with trolls. I got it for my Patreons because I'm like, hey, you know what? My Patreons aren't gonna pay money to join a Discord server then start trouble. So it's you can access it through my Patreon. It's $3 a month. I don't think it's crazy expensive personally. I mean, but then that is $3 is $3. It's kind of dead though because there's not that many people there. There's like just I think Jordan the pilot. Jedi Luke. Hey Okiro. What's up, Jedi Luke? I don't think I've seen you in this stream before. But hey, hope you're having a good night. It's Wednesday? Yeah, hope you're having a good Wednesday. I like your name. Blake Heller. Cowboy Hat Man knew what he was doing with Luke. Cowboy Hat Man. Dave Filoni. I don't think Dave Filoni has covered Luke Skywalker yet. But see, here's the thing. If Dave Filoni would ever cover Luke Skywalker, he would talk with George Lucas. And he would listen to Mark Hamill. Because here's the thing about Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. They understand what these characters mean to people. Oh, you mean Luke in the season finale of The Mandalorian? Well, Filoni didn't write that one. That was Favreau, but still. Yes, I'm going to be that person, Jordan. I have to be specific. But, yeah. Filoni and Favreau definitely get Luke Skywalker. They get that he's a hero of kindness. And yeah, it was cool as fuck to see Luke just tear through those droids. But you want to know why I love Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian? I love it because Grogu called out to Luke Skywalker from across the galaxy. And there was no telling. There was no telling at all where Luke Skywalker was. And yet he still crossed halfway around. He still went all over across the galaxy to help him. And that's my Luke Skywalker. That's my Luke Skywalker. My Luke Skywalker will go out of his way to help people in need if they call to him. And listen, if you guys have watched any of my videos on Luke Skywalker, you guys know I love Luke Skywalker. I really do. And that meant a lot to me. That meant a lot to me that they got Luke Skywalker right. Because Luke Skywalker, no matter what, if there is someone in danger, he will fucking help them. He'll cross the galaxy and he'll help them. And yo, that means a lot. Because this world doesn't have people like Luke Skywalker that much. And that's why people love the character. He's someone who will always go out of their way to help other people. And so far in Disney Star Wars, when it comes to like his portrayals in the media, all I can say is Battlefront 2 and The Mandalorian have gotten him right. And you know what? I don't personally like The Rise of Skywalker. I like aspects of The Rise of Skywalker, as you guys know. But they did a pretty good job with Luke. Reshoots aside, which fuck knows what the reshoots were beforehand, but they did a decent job with Luke. You know, he comforted Rey, he left the X-Wing. Could have been better, could have been worse. Let's go to the comment section. I hate the revisionism that the ST has caused. Nobody thought the OT characters would be failures until the sequel trilogy came out. Yeah, I hate the justifications of how they do these characters dirty. I really hate the justifications of how these characters dirty, because you want to know what? It's actually mainly the story group in Ryan when it comes to that. And you guys know I don't really like talking about Rian Johnson because I feel like if you mention his name, it becomes about Ryan versus JJ. But here's the thing. Just going into The Force Awakens, not reading any of that stupid EU shit by Pablo Hidalgo, because that's what 85% of the EU is, stupid shit by Pablo Hidalgo and Matt Martin and the story group. Like, just going into The Force Awakens, you don't know Han and Leia had a divorce. And I'll agree, if I was doing the sequel trilogy, I would not have Han do smuggling, personally. I would not do it. There's a reason why in my sequel trilogy rewrite he's not doing smuggling. But I can at least see Han Solo maybe sliding back into a profession he knew after a personal tragedy, after his son turned into fucking Space Hitler. I could see that, because Han Solo still in The Force Awakens is the Han Solo we know from the OT personality-wise. Maybe not profession. Profession-wise, he should be some general in the New Republic, but Disney Star Wars doesn't like that kind of stuff. I mean, the original script for The Force Awakens, what the fuck? Josie Mosey. Legends of Luke Skywalker got Luke right. I knew Josie Mosey would be here. That is my friend Josie. I fucking love her to death. She's like one of my best friends. She loves this story called Legends of Luke Skywalker. And I'll actually say this, if you guys like Luke Skywalker, I would read this story. It's a pretty damn good story, I'll admit myself. I was kind of skeptical of it. But, like, Legends of Luke Skywalker is one of the only things to get Luke right besides The Mandalorian and besides Battlefront 2, the campaign. So, yeah, check it out. I will actually leave a link for it in the chat. I'll leave a link for it in the chat. Fuck me, shit. Legends of Luke Skywalker, Amazon, I'll leave it. Hey Ken, if you're watching my stream, I know you're not, but if you are, I'm plugging your book. So, I'm plugging your book because it's a good fucking book. Let me just leave that in the chat. There you guys go. Legends of Luke Skywalker. If you guys are interested, I would check that book out. You'll probably like it. Josie really loves it. She swears by it. Okay, let's check out Thump Thump. That is a cool fucking name. I like your name, Thump Thump. You were here last time. Imagine if Luke Skywalker's compassion was his flaw. What if he had an unstable son? He has hope his child will change, but he ends up turning into a monster once he indirectly created. Yeah, see, here's my opinion on Luke Skywalker's kindness. Before The Last Jedi set fire to, everyone's hopes and dreams and lives and rectums, here's how I thought Luke Skywalker was going to be in The Last Jedi. I thought Luke in The Last Jedi would be searching for a way to stop Snoke. Because personally, I thought Snoke was Darth Plagueis. That was my theory and that was my theory after The Force Awakens. There were some things people were talking about, like the music when Snoke is introduced being the same music in the opera scene, and how the EU said he was around since like the prequel era. So I thought he was Plagueis. So I thought Luke had gone to the island to find a way to kill Snoke once and for all. Because, well, if this was Plagueis, he managed to cheat death like Palpatine said he could. So my theory was that Luke had gone to the island to figure out a way to stop Snoke. Because he thought if he could stop Snoke, he could at least bring peace to the galaxy and potentially bring back his nephew. And I thought when Rey would get there, now, of course, in this scenario, I thought Rey was his daughter, by the way. I thought Rey would want Kylo dead for what he did to Han Solo, for what he did to Finn. I thought she would want him dead, and Luke, being Luke fucking Skywalker, would refuse to agree to kill his own nephew, just like he refused to kill his own father. But see, while in the original trilogy we saw it from Luke's perspective, in this scenario we would see this from Rey's, and from Rey's scenario, who doesn't know what Luke went through in the original trilogy and didn't grow up with Kylo, she would basically tell him, I don't care if I don't care if we're family, I don't care if he's your family. He hurt me. He hurt people I care about. I want him dead. Because that will make me feel better. Because I interpreted Rey as this character who just ran off emotion. And so while Luke would want to save his nephew because that's Luke Skywalker, Rey would want to kill Kylo because she has no reason not to want to kill him. Raised on a desert planet. Raised to be more hardened than Luke Skywalker, who was raised with a loving family. And I would think that would have been their conflict. Of Luke wanting to act like he did in Return of the Jedi, be the hero of kindness, and Rey wanting to be basically wanting fucking revenge. That's what I thought their arc would be. I didn't think we would get Knights of the Old Republic 2 for dummies, because that's what Luke is. He's a watered down Kreia. Let's go back to the chat. Blake Hella, Cowboy Hat Man. Yep, that's Dave Filoni. He likes his cowboy hat. Slot Cobra 1337. I'd buy him thinking his methods don't work if he did the same for just Vader, but he'd still lost his relative to darkness. Yeah, see, I would think that Luke would be doubtful he could turn Kylo like he could turn Vader because the relationship is different, but Luke would have basically raised Kylo. And this is like a complaint I have against most of Kylo in the sequel trilogy, and especially The Last Jedi. Luke and Kylo don't act like they're related. They act like they're strangers. Like, you would never know that was his nephew if the film just didn't outrightly say it. And the film doesn't even say it that much. They say it like twice, like an afterthought. Meanwhile, considering that's his nephew and he trained him, so not only would he be a second father as his uncle, he would be a second father as his Jedi Master. But you would never catch that at all. Josie Mosey. Okay, Josie Mosey, more Josie Mosey. Ezo Robot II. Twilight fans disrespected Mark Hamill. Yo, I wish I could blame the disrespect Mark Hamill gets just on people who ship characters that will not be named in this chat, because I'm not mentioning shippers in my chat. But yo, it's not even that. You have people who are hardcore fans of The Last Jedi who would basically just disrespect Mark. They would say, listen, Mark Hamill's the actor. That doesn't mean he knows the character, so we should disregard what he said. I like Mark, but he doesn't have an opinion on this. He's creating more drama. But you damn well know, if Mark Hamill supported The Last Jedi, said it was the best film, it was so creative, it got everything exactly right, Ryan is better than George Lucas, they would wear that shit like a flag. They would. They would wear that shit like a flag. Like a badge. You can't wear a flag. You can't wear a flag. Fuck, I'm stupid. Yeah, they would wear that shit like a badge of honor. But since he didn't like it, they will disregard what he said. And personally, I don't fuck with that. Personally, I just don't fuck with that. Back to the chat. I think I just swallowed the fly, too. Oh, God. I thought TFA was fine in terms of balancing new with old, with some dark turns, but not drowned in misery. Yeah, see, I'm one of the few people, I guess, who is critical of Star Wars still, who loved The Force Awakens. I mean, if you guys saw the video I did on Finn, like 4 days ago, I really like The Force Awakens, but I will admit it could have been better. And a lot of those things that could have been better, sorry about that, I'm fixing my mic, it was pointed towards the wall for some reason. And a lot of the things that could have been better was studio meddling. I'm not going to absolve JJ for everything. I will never absolve Disney for everything, I mean JJ of everything, but I will say that if they let JJ do what he wanted to do with The Force Awakens, I think The Force Awakens would have objectively been a much better film. Would it have been what George Lucas would have done? Probably not, because George Lucas wasn't on the set, and you keep George Lucas out of the writing room, that's what you're going to get. But I think that if JJ was at least allowed to do what he wanted to do completely from The Force Awakens to Episode 9, I wholeheartedly believe that maybe this trilogy wouldn't have been as beloved as the original trilogy, but it could have been a coherent story that everyone could have. It could have been a coherent story that fans of the trilogy could have liked, because you don't have fans of the trilogy right now who like it all. There are some, I'm not gonna lie, there are some people who like the whole trilogy, but you have The Last Jedi fans, you have The Force Awakens fans, you have The Rise of Skywalker fans, you have some people who love The Force Awakens and accept The Rise of Skywalker but don't like it and hate The Last Jedi. You have people who love The Last Jedi and basically look at the other two films as inferior. It's a fucking shit show, man. It's a fucking shit show. Insanely Red. What the fuck did you say? Luke in Battlefront 2 was right. Yeah, you're right. Luke in Battlefront 2 was definitely right. That was my favorite. Personally, fuck, what did I just do? See, I meant to actually accept that message. That was bad. I think I just canceled my chat. Did I just cancel chat? I have no idea. Okay, let's go back to talking and I'll figure it out later. By the way, one of these days I'm going to start streaming Resident Evil 8, The Village, the demo that was just released. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm definitely going to start streaming it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a giant fucking simp for the big lady. I love that 9-foot tall big lady. I am obsessed with that 9-foot tall big lady. So one of these days I'm going to stream it. Rip Passy. Oh, God. Why am I not seeing the chat pop up anymore now? Huh. Okay, whatever. I cannot see the chat pop up. It'll pop up sooner or later. Okay. There it is. It just popped up. Josie Mosey. Yeah, ticked off Ray and compassionate Luke would have made infinitely more sense than 8 than what we got. I mean, yeah, it would have. Just because Luke wasn't a character who would try to kill his fucking nephew without reason. I could understand if you made... I can understand if you made, like... If you exposed that Kylo, like, killed Luke's wife... If you exposed that Kylo killed Luke's wife... and, like, kidnapped his daughter... I could... almost believe what happened, but there's still so many different fucking questions then. And it's not something you can introduce in a quick flashback. And I'm just gonna say this, I don't think Luke needed a character arc in the sequel trilogy. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think Luke needed a character arc in the sequel trilogy. I don't think so. I think he needed character moments. I think he needed strong characterization. And I think we needed to see him be a layered character. But an actual character arc, I don't think he needed it. I think it would have been good to see Luke advance to what he could become next, like a father. But I definitely think you should not have just changed his character completely and then just kill him off, because, well, that's just a fucking waste. But that's just me. Let's go back to chat. Oh, fuck me, that's a lot of messages I missed. Fuck me, I can never pronounce his name. Bacatista, Batista. I am going to call you Batista now. Sorry I'm late. All that enunciation, and I still struggle to get it. Okay. Bacasta, hot take. Kylo Ren is the personification of white privilege, but that would take a whole while to explain fully here. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say Kylo Ren is a personification of white privilege. I would say Kylo Ren is the personification of Lucasfilm wanting to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have the cool villain who talks like this and is threatening and murders people without a blink of an eye. But then they also want to spend 3 films saying, he's conflicted, there's light in him, he's conflicted, there's light in him. And meanwhile, every single time you see Kylo, he's just shaking in rage waiting to kill someone. You wanna know how we knew Anakin was conflicted? We fucking saw it. We fucking saw it all the time. In fact, it was something that Anakin was made fun of for in the media because he was too emotional. And I can't help but think that criticism from the media is what affected Kylo Ren as a character. Disney was probably like, hey, listen, you can have him do X, Y, and Z, but there was a lot of flack in the prequels for Anakin being like too emotional. He can be mad, but don't have him be conflicted. Because that's not confliction. Adam Driver making the same baby face is not confliction. He could have had confliction if they kept it in there, but that's not real confliction. Anakin struggled with his choices, and even when he made the choices he made, there was regret. We never got to see that regret from Kylo, except for one person, his father. But, like, you're massacring villages, you're killing women and children. Hell, he thought did he think his mom died in The Last Jedi? Did he? Because I'm not really sure. She got blown out, and then, like, it just comes back to his face, and he's like, oh, I guess I just dropped my hot pocket. Okay. Anyway, that's just me. Stephen Pina Jr. Huh, that's an interesting name. I would have been more okay with Disney Luke if there was some kind of lead up to it. It feels like it's so out of nowhere. Well, yeah, it is out of nowhere. Originally in The Force Awakens, Mark Hamill said that J.J. Abrams had an ending, the original ending of The Force Awakens. Luke Skywalker was floating rocks to show how powerful he had become with the Force when Rey arrived. And Mark said that he was on the same page with JJ. And even J.J. Abrams said when he came back, the direction that Rian Johnson took the story was not the direction he would have gone. Now, of course, it is hard to take almost anyone's word for anything these days. It's hard to take anyone's word for anything these days just because, well, when trying to talk through your non-disclosure agreement, you're basically saying half-truths and POV truths. But I do believe that that was not the original. That Mark and JJ are both telling the truth because, well, no one would envision that version of Luke Skywalker. Like, I definitely believe Mark Hamill with that because he's got no reason to make that up. And of course, well, the leaked call sheet. So there's that. Bacasta. There was an Okiro who swallowed a fly. Yeah, I swallowed a fly, I think. It tasted fucking gross. Insanely red. Insanely red. I went to the same school as John Boyega, but a couple years after he left. Oh, you went to Puckenham Theater. Fuck me. I am horrible with my enunciation, guys. I'm sorry. You went to John Boyega's theater. That's pretty cool. Now I'm wondering who you are. Are you John Boyega? Yeah, maybe not. Thump. If JJ wrote the whole trilogy, Kylo at the end of The Last Jedi would have revealed Luke is her father at the end of 9. Snoke would have been in the middle of creating Starkiller Base. Well, I don't know what JJ would have done if he controlled the trilogy from the ground up. Because you gotta put into the domino effect. You gotta put the domino effect into if JJ actually had complete creative control. Because the one thing JJ and Lawrence Kasdan wanted to do is they wanted to start from scratch. See, here's how JJ talked about the writing process of The Force Awakens. Michael Ardnott, he was the original writer of The Force Awakens. He came in with the Lucasfilm team to write that story. And 9 months later, they didn't have a goddamn thing, because, well, Lucasfilm sucks. Lawrence Kasdan said, and I quote, "They had a lot of ideas, but no story." Then J.J. Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan came in and did in 6 months what Michael Ardnott and Lucasfilm couldn't do in 9 months and what Lucasfilm couldn't do in general for 2 years. And what they did was they wrote the third act of The Force Awakens, and then they went back and changed the context of the second and first act. So, from Michael Ardnott's own words, what JJ and Lawrence didn't resemble his script at all. From what it's been said, Michael Ardnott basically literally created a remake of A New Hope. Like, you guys think that, for people who think The Force Awakens was a remake, one day you guys look up how much Michael Ardnott and the Lucasfilm Story Group made originally. In fact, I actually think someone detailed a list of it here. I will leave it in the chat. The Force Awakens, Michael Ardnott. Yeah, someone like did an entire list of all the like the wonky, donkey, honky, honky, of all the shit that he did. Fuck me. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave the chat in there. The guy's name is Rob Russo. No, not Rob Russo. Is it Rob Russo? No, that's not him. Yeah. His name is Rob Russo. He did like a basically recount of the differences between the Ardnott version and the JJ version that was talked about on the commentaries and certain behind the scenes information. Where the fuck's my live stream? There you guys are. Okay, here it is. You guys enjoy. Yeah, but for those who don't want to click the link, basically the differences were that JJ and Lawrence actually tried to make Episode 7 less like A New Hope. That's why you had things like Finn being a stormtrooper. But Starkiller Base, Han and Luke being broken up, Han and Luke. I just brought back the Sky Solo ship as Han and Leia being broken up and Luke's temple being gone. That's something that was put into place before JJ and Lawrence came on. And Lawrence Kasdan originally wanted to rewrite the entire script. He wanted to start from scratch and just go from there, which would be the Cricket. Hello. What's up, Cricket? That would be the ideal thing to do, but they didn't have time. They were already doing pre-production on a lot of things based on Ardnott's version. So there were things that JJ and Lawrence couldn't change even if they wanted to. You gotta remember, Lucasfilm had their whole little fuckboy plans they had doing, and see, they're not fast people. They're not fast people at all. So they had their whole plans that they were doing. So JJ and Lawrence couldn't just like scrap everything and start from the beginning, especially with the time they had. But I would like to think that if they were able to start from scratch, I think JJ and Lawrence would have produced a better trilogy than what we had. For one, I have no doubt in my mind JJ would have brought in George, just because here's the thing. JJ and George are actually friends in real life. One of George's best friends, Steven Spielberg is JJ's mentor. Like, they're not strangers. It's not like Ryan and George, who have no relationship outside of, well, I'm hired by Lucasfilm to direct this movie. And that's not me trying to be a JJ apologist, even though some people call me a JJ apologist, but, you know, I guess if the shoe fits sometimes. But I definitely think if JJ had control of the trilogy, it would have at least been a more coherent version than what we got. But let's go back to the chat. Oh, my fucking spleen feels like I got fucking gangbanged by sumo wrestlers. You guys know what that's like? You guys ever been gangbanged by sumo wrestlers? Fucking not fun, man. Okay, Izu Robot the Second. Those nihilistic pricks. Yeah, Lucasfilm is kind of nihilistic. I'll give you that. Bacasta, rip pass. I mean, I'm not gonna try to spell that out. You guys don't need to make fun of me. Ezio Robit the Second. I needed the Ray and Finn kiss. Don't judge me. Okay. Here's the thing. I ain't never gonna judge you for that. I wanted Ray and Finn to hook up too. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not into romance when I watch movies. I think 95% of romances in movies and shows are fucking horrible, and don't even get me started on anime romances, like especially shonen anime. Like, shonen anime is just like big titty waifus. Like, that's it. Like, that's the qualifications to be a female love interest half the time in shonen animes. Be big tittied and be a waifu. So I don't go to many stories really caring about romance, because I expect the romance to be the first. I expect the romance to be the worst part. But yo, The Force Awakens, holy shit. Label whatever flaws you want against that movie. But when it came to Finn and Rey, I actually felt like the characters were in love. I felt like I was watching two characters falling in love. And there was something to me so honest about their relationship. And part of that was JJ and Lawrence changed the script to fit the chemistry of John Boyega and Daisy Ridley. And I think that helped the script a lot. Now, you guys saw my video essay when I said that I think they should have kept with the original version of Finn telling Rey he was a stormtrooper off the bat. But besides that, the whole speech Finn gives of "you looked at me like no one ever had," and the fact that Finn went back for Rey. Finn and Rey gave each other something that no one else gave the other in their entire life. Rey gave Finn love. She gave him compassion he's never seen from anyone. And not friendship. See, that's the big thing about that confession. He's not saying you were a friend that never had a friend before. That's not what he's saying. It's basically implied when he says you looked at me like no one ever had. It's basically him saying you looked at me with love. And we already had multiple people just say, yeah, it was love. J.J. Abrams said on the director's commentary for The Force Awakens, Rey fell for Finn all the way back on Jakku. Alan Dean Foster already said that they were going to end up the trilogy together, but Lucasfilm were a bunch of cucks. And Jedi Paxis, that sweet, sweet, sweet. I can't think of a pun. Anyway, Jedi Paxis said they were going to end up together in The Rise of Skywalker. So you had Finn. You had Rey giving Finn something he never had before with, like, unconditional love. And then you had Finn giving Rey. You had Finn giving Rey, like, compassion. He came back for her. First person in her life that came back for her. And so they gave each other something neither of them had ever had before. And when I look back at some of the romances of the other two trilogies, the original trilogy, which had Luke and Leia going on Hoth, like, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Empire Strikes Back. I think it is the best executed Star Wars film ever, but there is a little kiss that I have trouble ignoring. I don't know why George did that, since he was gonna have Han and Leia hook up in the movie, but whatever. It was the 80s. People were white people were tongue kissing their siblings, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. And then you had the prequel trilogy, which Anakin's a fucking kid in The Phantom Menace. He's not sticking his pee-pee in her vajiji in that movie. Which, side note, for the people who said, well, Rey and Finn didn't hook up in The Force Awakens, so they weren't gonna hook up ever. Y'all remember that Anakin and Padme didn't hook up in their first movie, right? They didn't hook up canonically. They didn't hook up for 10 years. And Luke and Han and I almost said Han and Luke, and Han and Leia didn't hook up for 3 years. So yeah. There was still room for Finn and Rey to hook up in the next story. That's just a fucking weird excuse people use. Rip Pastor. Why do I keep going back to that comment that I can't read? Pastor. I cannot read that name. Who is fuck. I give up. Guys, this is why I'm a fucking idiot. Tire Droid, him struggling to be the mentor could have worked, but yes, I don't think he needed a character arc. Here's the thing, I think him struggling to be a mentor would have been good. I think him struggling to be a father and an uncle would have been better. I think Luke Skywalker struggling to be in a position where he's trying to control his family but can't would have been more consistent and organic with Luke Skywalker from the original trilogy. I don't understand why people are so against him having kids. I don't personally understand it. Like, have you seen Mark Hamill's face in the original trilogy? Like, I'm not into men. Let's get that straight. I'm not into men unless they look like, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, Chris Hemsworth, or sometimes Henry Cavill. But Luke Skywalker, Jesus fucking Christ, if I was a woman, I would fuck original trilogy Luke Skywalker. I would fuck Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy. Like, let's not get this wrong. Okay, my chats are getting filled up, so I definitely should start reading them. 1337. Yup, he didn't need an arc. It just regressed him and stalled the new heroes. Primarily his relationship with Rey being totally wasted. Yeah, it did. See, here's the thing. They did Han Solo. One thing they got right when it came to Han Solo. He has character moments, but he really doesn't have an arc. And when you're balancing new heroes with the old heroes, that's kind of the right thing to do. What they do with Han Solo is they show how he would react to situations, how he would react to this, like, desert scavenger, how he would react to this stormtrooper, how he would react to seeing his wife again after they had been separated, fuck, I'm more tongue-tied than fucking Lando Calrissian. I was gonna make an analogy here, but I don't know if I will get demonetized for making fellatio jokes, so I'm not going to. How he would react to seeing his son again after he fucking went baby Hitler. And that would have been the right thing to do. Show how these characters react if you can't make a character arc for them. That's personally, I think, what they should have done with Luke. You know what? I'm just gonna read. You know what? I'm just gonna read your comments from now on. I can't pronounce half of your names because I'm a fucking idiot. Nah, Ryan sent a memo about it. Mary Poppins, y'all. Mary Poppins, y'all. Mary Poppins, y'all. Mary Poppins, y'all. Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck me, I forgot about that. Ryan just... There's a lot I can say about Ryan, but I'm not saying it on my stream. I refuse, because someone will watch it back and they'll say, oh, Okiro was making fun of Ryan. And listen, I disagree with Ryan creatively on every single fundamental level, and I hated what he did to Luke and Leia. And I really hate what he did to Leia, because if there's one thing about Leia, it's her attitude, her agency, and her leadership. And she was robbed of all three in the sequel trilogy. You got some of it in the Force Awakens. Most of it was deleted. You can go on Disney Plus if you got it and go watch your deleted scenes, but it's a damn shame, man. Next comment. A couple months late, but did you watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion? And if so, what did you think? I did not watch it. I did, however, watch some vines of it. There are no vines. There are no vines anymore. Why did I say that? There are no vines. What the fuck is it? TikToks. The talkie of the tickies. The tiki-talkies. The tick-tock, tic-tac, patty-whack, fucking fuck shit. I hate technology. Why can't we go back to Vine? I miss you, Vine. Miss Vine! Okay. Tire Droid. See, I can pronounce your name. The sequels also didn't bother doing any world building because of the prequels doing too much of it, getting drowned in talks of tax negotiations. Here, you know, I used to think it was because of the prequels too. But here's my conspiracy theory. They didn't do world building for the sequel trilogy except in the EU. Because for one, Pablo is a cuck who wanted complete control. Yes, I can shit talk Pablo though. I'm not going to shit talk Ryan because I don't want to make this Ryan versus JJ. Because I don't like what Ryan did, but well, Lucasfilm could have told Ryan no. Disney Lucasfilm could have told Ryan no. But fuck Pablo. He's a cuck. Cuck. Anyway, but yeah, here's the thing. It's hard to do world building when you're constantly changing the story. That's the problem. You do world building, you can't take it back. And that's why they did no world building for the sequel trilogy. Because they were constantly changing the sequel trilogy. Like, nothing makes sense. Batista. Your name's Batista now. Can I change your name in the chat? I can't. Nope. My problem with Kylo is that he was born into a great family, was born with force abilities, and yet he still wasn't satisfied. And in the comic where he beat Vo when he thought she worked hard, I will not talk about that comic. Fuck the Kylo Ren comic. I hate that comic. I hate everything about that comic. I hope that comic fucking dies. I hate that comic. I hate the Rise of Kylo Ren comic. Fuck that comic. For one, I don't feel comfortable with watching a black woman get brutally murdered with some edgelord saying, why do you even want to be alive? Or why are you even alive? Or some shit. Yeah, no, fuck that comic. Lightning destroys the temple. The only good thing about that comic is now I have some names for Luke students to steal from my sequel trilogy. So I have that going for it. Ezo Robit the Sick. I can't do these names, guys. You're killing me. Yes, he thought he killed his mom. Jesus Christ, he thought he killed Leia and that's his reaction? To stare into the middle ground and then just try to... Fuck you, Kylo. I hate the Last Jedi Kylo. I liked him in The Force Awakens. I fucking hate him in The Last Jedi. It's like someone waxing your testicles from behind with an old fucking burlap sack. But Batista, I thought if that was the lens they went with, it would be cool, but it was unintentional. They whoopified him instead of condemning him. Well, that's because they're whatever plan they had for the sequel trilogy was thrown out when JJ left. Then they created Ryan's plan, which was thrown out when Colin left, and then there was just a circle jerk. Cricket, hello. Fuck it, I read that already. Bacasta, hi Cricket. God damn it, Bacasta, Batista, Cacasta, Kakuka. Why are you guys watching this stream right now? Where's my cat? White shoes. Whatever, she's somewhere. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She just like fell off the bed. So there's that. Blake Hella, maybe if you watch The Office, Jim Pam is everything. What the fuck is a Jim? Oh, Jim and Pam from The Office. I'm not watching The Office, Jordan. I'm not watching The Office. You can pilot yourself somewhere else, but I'm not watching The Office. I can't. I don't get the humor. I don't get white people humor, Jordan. This is why I don't follow white Twitter. Tree of Silver Leaves. I will never forgive Lucasfilm for not at least doing at least the bare minimum for Finn and Rey at the end of Traz. Hey, who deleted a message? I will bring that back. I can't bring it back. God damn it. Whatever. I'll hunt you down later. I will never forgive Lucasfilm for not at least doing the bare minimum for Finn and Rey. I am never going to be happy about that. Jesus Christ, that pissed me off. Like, come on. Of all the things you could have done, I don't know why they fucked over. I mean, we all know why. We know why. Alan Dean Foster said why they didn't do it. What are you doing, White Shoe? I'm sorry. The cat I have is going crazy. I don't know what she's trying to do. I think she knows that I'm talking to people, and she wants the attention of you guys. She's a fun cat. Skabgogigada. This weird up symbol. I don't know what that means. Pasa papaba. I can't pronounce it. The Inner Sky Solo really jumping out tonight. Okay, listen. I don't really ship a lot of characters because I don't believe in shipping. But if Luke and... Fuck, I almost said Luke and Leia. Now I just went to fucking Game of Thrones inbreeding. If Han and Leia didn't get together... Not gonna lie, I could say Luke and Han. I could see it. I could actually do it. I think it's cute. It's definitely, I think, one of the cutest ships in Star Wars, Luke and Han. It's funny to me, personally. If they ever actually did become a thing, like headcanons, that would be fun. I don't know. Something about it. One of my favorite scenes, actually, in the original trilogy is the deleted scene between Luke and Han. I like their relationship. Romantic, friendship, sexual, mexual, perfectual. I think it was good. Fuck, I just skipped like 20 comments. Tree of Silver Leaves. At the very least, he could have gone with her to Tatooine and the rest. And at the very least, he could have gone with her to Tatooine. And there, the last shot of the movie could have been them holding hands. It would have worked. Funny thing about that, Jedi Paxis said that the original ending of The Rise of Skywalker was Rey and Finn holding hands, and that was thrown out in the production process. In fact, there's actually some concept art that looks like it, not on Tatooine. From what Jedi Paxis said, I covered it in my one video. He said that the original ending for The Rise of Skywalker was Rey, Finn, Posep, Rose, Janna, Chewie, and the droids on Tatooine. And that the film would have ended with Rey and Finn holding hands. And personally, to me, I think that would have been a good way to end the film. It would have made the whole theme of found family stronger instead of, just having Rey alone with a droid that's not even hers in the middle of Tatooine. But, whatever. I'm not Lucasfilm. Let me see if I can actually pull up the concept art to show you guys. What the fuck? Where is the concept art? There it is. Okay, hold on. I know you guys are probably saying, you motherfucker. Come back to the chat. I'll be back there in a second, kids. Just, I can't multitask if you guys don't know. I can't multitask at all. Which is funny, I actually make fun of my friend Josie for not being able to multitask, but when I stream, I can't do anything. Like, I'm pretty sure my cat just destroyed something of mine that was expensive. But I can't turn the fuck around because, well, if I do, I will lose my brain. Whatever's left of it. Oh, good. It's not loading. Yay! It's not loading because it's a fucking cuck. There it is. Okay, let's see. Image. Yeah, I have no idea how to display it, so that's great. I did that for no reason. Oh well. Okay, let's go back to the chat. George was against Luke having a family, which is why he didn't like Mara Jade, and I don't get why. See, here's what I'm gonna argue about. George didn't agree. Here's the thing about George being against Luke having a family versus George maybe not being on board with it. If everything that happened in Legends had to go through George, that's the thing. It wasn't like Disney Lucasfilm where they can do whatever they want and George just said, well, I guess I can't do anything. It's like poetry. It sucks. No. If something happened in Legends, George had to sign off for it. He may not have agreed with Luke marrying Mara. He may not have agreed with her even at first. But he let it happen. And I would personally like to think as time went on, maybe he would have changed his mind on Luke getting married. But again, George Lucas is signed to a non-disclosure agreement where he can't say shit. So, well, till then, who knows what's happening. A lot of people want Luke to be gay, but like, you can be gay and still have kids. Yes, you can be gay and still have kids. You can also be bisexual. You can plug a man and plug a woman. You can plug an alien. You can plug all the people you want. Huh. Plugging outlets. I'm sorry. Bad pun. Luke is best boy. Yes. Yes, Luke is best boy. Pasapin. I can't pronounce words anymore. Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, I probably am. I'm going to assume I'm best boy. Tree of Silver Leaves. Lucas not wanting Luke to have a spouseless kid probably has to do with how the Jedi are partially based on monks. See, here's the thing. Luke was not a prequel Jedi, though. That's the whole thing. Luke chose to reject the concept of the prequel Jedi and rejected Obi-Wan's message. I think he personally disagreed with the choice at the time. But you guys, so I actually think if he was able to talk, I think he would agree with Luke, pumping out a couple kids. I'm just gonna say this. Look at Luke Skywalker. Look at him. He probably has an angel dick. Don't know what an angel dick is? Please don't Google it. Cricket. TikTok is the new Vine. I don't understand how TikTok works, man. I don't understand how TikTok works. It's a ticky, it's a talkie, it's a something. But it is what it is with that. Pablo Hidalgo is the one who originally said the fuck the Fets. They're not Mandalorian despite Mandos existing because of Boba Fett, and I will never forgive him for that. Fuck Pablo Hidalgo. He's a fucking sociopathic liar. He's a fucking sociopathic liar. I hate Pablo Hidalgo. And I'm probably going to get hate for this. Probably someone's going to go through my YouTube one day and say, oh, this YouTuber is a toxic fan. Well, guess what? Anyone who goes to my YouTube, I'm black. I win on almost all of your diversity cards. You're going to have to find a black woman to defeat me, because they're the only ones that beat me for the diversity card. I'm black. I love The Force Awakens. You can't make me a fucking incel. Yeah, fuckers. I fucking hate how people put any single type of controversy say you're a misogynist, racist. Motherfucker, I don't have time to be a misogynist. I don't want to massage people. Fuck that. I think I said something stupid, but whatever. I said something stupid. The only reason I wouldn't want Luke to have a kid is because apparently JL didn't, but I think there should have been some kind of familial link. I think George Lucas would have changed his mind. This was a long time ago. He said he didn't feel like Luke would have kids, and he still let Luke have kids. That's the thing. I honestly think that if JJ and George sat down, Luke would have kids. They would make babies together, George and JJ. Not like, the like, not in that way, but like, with the pen to paper thing. Okay. Pablo Hidalgo. Oh, I read that one already. See, I can't read. I can't pronounce it. Pasipana. The rise of retcon of the recon of the retcon. I hate the rise of recon of Rickon. Rickon can't zigzag. You guys watch Game of Thrones? Probably not. I fucking hate the rise of Kylo Ren. It is a terrible book. I hate everything about it. If I could go back in time and burn that comic, I would. There is nothing I like about that comic except for Vo. I like Vo. And I like the bald monk guy. I like those two characters. I hate the whole biker gang Kylo Ren. I know lots of other people like the biker gang Kylo Ren, but I hate them personally. They're acolytes of the beyond. They're not some weird biker gang. Tree of Silver Leaves. I hate prodigy inborn talent bullshit, like force sensitivity being inborn. Is already enough of that. Getting more grueler among those who already have is just annoying. Yeah, see, one of the biggest things that annoys me is about people saying that Rey being a nobody would be original. She's still a fucking god among men. No training, and by the time of The Last Jedi, she's basically a god. It don't matter if you didn't come out of anyone's nutsacks when you're a god. Okay? It never mattered that Luke was a Skywalker. He still got his ass handed to him. The universe still thought he was a twink. It didn't fucking matter. It didn't matter that Anakin was a Skywalker. It mattered that he was the chosen one, but not a Skywalker. It was their actions that made everything matter, not their last name. I'm not saying that, because that is body shaming, and even though I may or may not agree with that, I'm not getting accused of body shaming. But I only like Kylo because of Adam Driver's amazing acting really shines through. No offense to the other actors. Adam Driver is the best thing about Kylo Ren. And I mean that with no offense. The character on paper is probably one of the worst characters in the trilogy. On paper, he's an inconsistent character who never sticks to anything. But Adam, he elevates the character with his acting, so I'll give him that. I know some people aren't a fan of Adam, but personally, that's my opinion. I think if you gave him a worse actor, like, I don't fucking know, I can't name an actor, but if you gave him a worse actor, like Ansel Elgort, Ansel Egot, Ansel Fuckboy, yeah, that's it, Ansel Fuckboy. If you gave it to Ansel Fuckboy, God, Kylo Ren would have been annoying. Thoughts on Reylo? I don't like to think about it. Pazi, be gone thoughts. Yes, let's never talk about Reylo on this channel again. I never want to talk about that on this channel. Dude, how he did Anakin Solo dirty and Starkiller, my hope was dismantled in George. I don't get that message. Starkiller base? Starkiller the character? Anakin Solo? I mean, Anakin Solo did die. I'll give him that. Preach. TLJ Kylo is trash. Kylo chose the darkness. That's the whole point of his character. TLJ started all this whiny, woe is me, soft boy crap. Finn should have gotten to run Kylo's fade, damn it. I always love when I can tell someone black right in my comments. Alright, let me read that right. Preach. TLJ Kylo was trash. Kylo chose the darkness. That's the whole point of his character. TLJ started all that whiny, woe is me, soft boy crap. Finn should have gotten to run Kylo's fade. Damn it, you're damn right. You're damn fucking right. See, this is the thing that really pisses me off. The Force Awakens, it's erasing Finn still, what they did. Because Finn chose light. Kylo chose dark. And through their actions, their lives change. To say that everything that Kylo did in The Force Awakens doesn't matter, and he can just become a hero again, invalidates The Force Awakens in general. And not only that, it invalidates Finn's arc, because Finn's whole arc is about how he came from this evil place and chose to be good. And by trying to do a bootleg version of that with Kylo, you're just further erasing Finn. That's a problem. It really, really fucking is. Fucking excuse me. Sorry, I'm yawning. You guys can't see me when I yawn, but my mouth gets fucking wide. It's like I'm trying to get a promotion from Bill Clinton. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you, Monica Lewinsky. That wasn't in reference to you. That was in reference to, Bill Clinton liking blowjobs, which, well. Blake Hella, Luke wanted to fuck. If Obi-Wan fucks a teen, Luke can fuck. Luke did fuck. Let's get that straight. Luke did fuck. I don't care what anyone says. You know what? Fuck it. Luke is Rey's father. I'm just going to say that. Fuck it. Matt Martin said canon doesn't matter, so doesn't matter. Luke is the father of Rey. In the case of Rey Skywalker, Luke, you are the father. Okay? We good? We good? Okay, let's move on. Tree of Silver Leaves. Luke would definitely make adorable children. Either it's taking me so long to get to the comments, or there's a real bad lag with these comments. Since I'm rambling, I'm going to guess it's the lag. Yeah, Luke would make adorable children, like Rey, because that's his kid. Have you heard that Netflix is making a Skull Island anime set in the MonsterVerse? What the fuck? Yes, I have heard of that. I have heard they're making a Skull Island. I don't know much about the MonsterVerse timeline personally, so that's Mobby. I'm still gonna watch it, but I don't know lickety dickety, lickety fickety dickety lickety mickety bickety. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I actually didn't watch King Kong. No. I watched King Kong. I didn't watch the one after that. I actually think is that my sister here? Huh, I think my sister's here. Either that or the dog's going crazy. Yes, I stole a dog. Not my dog, though. My dog passed away. This one is Meryl Streep, my family's dog. She's cute. One day I'll show you guys a picture of her. No. Guess just my neighbor. If Obi-Wan fucked Satine, Luke can fuck. Did Obi-Wan fuck Satine? Have we gotten like a canonical answer? Did Obi-Wan clap some cheeks? Because I would like to know Obi-Wan didn't die a virgin. Tree of Silver. Luke would I read that comment already. I think Palpatine is pronounced Pasiphae. Oh, no. Pasiphae? That's what you say it? Huh. My own stream is calling out my inability to enunciate words. That feels good. LOL. who wasn't watching Game of Thrones? You know what? I don't know. A lot of people weren't watching Game of Thrones, but they're lucky because they didn't have to see season 8 or season 7. You ever been butt fucked? You guys ever been butt fucked by D&D? I have. I got butt fucked by D&D. I got butt fucked in D&D since season 5, and it was never good. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers by talking like this. I loved Game of Thrones, but I started to have problems with it in season 5. And if you guys want to be, if I want to be transparent, I had problems with it all the way as season 2. I had problem with not season 2, season 3. I have all the way problems with it with season 3 with the whole Talisa thing. That's when I started to have problems with it. Let me go back to the comments. This is not a Game of Thrones day. If you guys want, next stream I will talk about Game of Thrones because I have issues with that show. They ruined Stannis the Manus and Robb Stark. Fucking love Stannis the Manus. Rise of Kylo Ren made Kylo look like fucking Kirito. You had to remind me of Sword Art Online. You had to do that. We only acknowledge one Sword Art Online here, and that's the abridged version. Rickon has enough problems on the zombie island without getting dragged into the denial of Kylo having a personality or any agency. Listen, you know what? I miss Rickon. He was actually one of my favorite Starks in the books, and when I got to see him in season 6, I'm like, yeah, Rickon's back. Rickon's back. Oh, they killed Shaggy Dog. What the fuck? Oh, they killed Rickon. Great. Thank you. I hate it. Side note, do you know the actor who plays... That's funny. You guys know that the actor who plays Rickon is actually friends with the actress who plays Shireen. I didn't know that. I think that was cute. I think that's cute. Watching new upcoming Star Wars shows, which new upcoming Star Wars shows are you the most excited for? I'm gonna get canceled for this, but I'm probably... Jordan's gonna kill me when I say this, but I kind of... Oh wait, hold on, no, the Book of Fett. The Book of Fett is number 1. The Book of Fett is number 1. Give me Papa Boba. I want to know Boba was clapping some cheeks. Give me Papa Boba and give me Fennec. I love Fennec. I love Ming. She can fucking step on me. Ming can step on me. Ming can step on me every single day of the week. I love Ming. I love Fennec. The Book of Fett is number 1 because I love the chemistry between those two actors. And also I want to see the Ahsoka show, just because, well, it's Dave Filoni's Orange Waifu. Listen, I want to see what Dave Filoni can do. I want to see, the chat is delayed. I'm seeing the chats before you guys are hearing my voice. I want to see Ezra, okay? I want to see Ezra again, and I want to see Sabine. Don't judge me. I want to see Thrawn. I want to see that blue hunk. We're just gonna have to deal with what it is right now. Which new upcoming Star Wars? We did that. They're not gonna fuck up Ahsoka. Filoni's not gonna fuck it up. They're definitely going to fuck up the whole I am no Jedi thing. That they're gonna fuck up. I'm not excited for that. I actually like that whole concept of I am no Jedi, and now she's a Jedi. Fucking Filoni. I'm not excited for the Acolyte show. Jesus, fuck me, I'm not. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. I know a lot of people do want to see that. I don't want to see that. I have my reasons. I'm not going to talk about it because I'll get attacked by people, but I don't want to see it. Oh, fuck me, the Kenobi show. I'm sorry. Kenobi is the number 1 I want to see. I want to see Kenobi. Fuck all those other shows except for the Boba Fett show, because, you know, Ming can step on me. I want to see the Kenobi show, because I get Hayden Christensen's back. And Anakin is my second favorite character. I love Anakin. When I was a kid, I wanted to be Luke Skywalker. I still want to be Luke Skywalker, but I turned out to be Anakin. Fucking younglings. Meryl. I love Meryl. I steal her now. Blake Hella, I refuse to believe that Obi-Wan and Satine didn't fuck. They probably fucked. They probably fucked. Tree of Silver Leaves. Arguably, even if Obi-Wan and Satine didn't do it, Obi-Wan lived a long time. Yeah. Obi-Wan probably clapped some cheeks at least once. I mean, George Lucas said booty calls were kosher. I know Josie Mosey, when she gets back here, she's gonna rage about that, but what can we say? Obi-Wan was clapping cheeks, and so was Yoda. That's why we have Grogu. Grogu is the product of Yota and Yaddle, and since people voted for it on Twitter, that's going to be one of my next What If videos. I gotta finish my Finn What If video that's gonna be out tomorrow, but I'll probably have the Yoda Yaddle video out for Sunday? Probably Sunday. Cricket, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. You lucky son of a bitch. There, you're lucky. It'll haunt your nightmares. Eagle Ship. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Smiley face. I didn't know they subscribed to my channel. He's still hanging out with the zombies. Are they zombies or cannibals? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've read it. We're never going to get the Winds of Winter. You guys don't understand. I'm going to be dead before I get the Winds of Winter. No, probably. That hurts my heart and my rectum. If you fucking say Ahsoka, I swear to God, I would risk it all for Ming Na Ren. I would risk it all for her. She can step on me. Bad Batch, since I need more Clone Wars in my life. I wasn't crazy about the Bad Batch, but I know a lot of people were. I don't know. I think I was more excited to see Ahsoka, so I just kind of tuned out the Bad Batch. I think if I knew the Clone Wars was going to be more episodes than it was, I probably would have been more interested in the Bad Batch. But the fact that everything was so slow, I was scratching at the walls to see my little daughter again. So I was sad when it took so long to see her. I read that one right. They're not gonna fuck up Ahsoka, Jordan. I mean, actually they could. Who the fuck knows? But Kenobi they won't fuck up. Everyone is a little Kenobi. I'm not a little Kenobi. I'm more panicking. Cricket. Thoughts on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? Okay, so here's my thoughts on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I have not talked about Kingdom Hearts once. It's in all Star Wars. I'm probably gonna... let me just change that name, because, no one here cares about it. No one here cares about Kingdom Hearts for me. Let's just talk Star Wars. What is this? Okiro's Tavern, Episode 2? Episode 2? That's what it is? Okay. It's now Okiro's Tavern, Episode 2. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I love Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think Cal is kind of vanilla, kind of oatmeal, kind of boring. I don't hate him, I don't love him, I just think he's kind of meh. Trilla and C, I love those two. Especially Trilla. Trilla is what The Last Jedi Kylo wishes he was. Trilla and C are Luke and Kylo in The Last Jedi done right. But what do you expect? The writer of that is Christopher fucking Mavon. I cannot pronounce his name. Fuck me. The writer of Fallen Order is the writer of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Chris Avalon, that's it. And... oh, people do love Kingdom Hearts here. Well, I'm sorry, no one was talking about it for the last 20 minutes. No one said a damn word about Kingdom Hearts. It was in the title. Now everyone wants to talk about Kingdom Hearts. Okay, we'll talk about Kingdom Hearts. Let me finish the chat, then we'll get to Kingdom Hearts. Getting fucking attacked now. Fucking love Kingdom Hearts. Y'all motherfuckers know I love... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's my mouse. Fuck me, I'm stupid tonight. See, this is why I don't do live chats. This is why it took so long to do a live chat. I was like, people are going to realize I'm a fucking idiot. With my video essays, I can sound smart, and I can articulate my words better, and, you know, when I fuck up what I say, I can just delete it. Here, it's just all... It's there. Forever. Yeah, I do think Fallen Order was a pretty good game. I will say I found Cal to be boring, but I found the women to be more interesting. Which is kind of ironic, because now looking back on it, Chris Avalon made the women of Knights of the Republic 2 a lot more nuanced than the men. Except for Atten. Atten Rand was pretty nuanced. I like Atten Rand. Okay, because I started getting into Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is fucking good. Kingdom Hearts is fucking good. It's a good game, especially one, my favorite. If they somehow fucked up the Obi-Wan show, the entire fandom would riot. If they fuck up the Kenobi show, I'm pretty sure that's it for Star Wars. Like, let's be real here. The Kenobi show is the last thing we all have. You can't fuck that up. We're never going to come back from that if you do. I'm reading the manga for 358 Days Over 2. And I have a crush on Roxas, even though I'm straight. Okay, Roxas is a pretty boy. It is okay to have a crush on Roxas. He is a pretty dude, okay? Like, he is pretty. I have a male crush. Man crush? I don't know what y'all motherfuckers call it. I have a man crush on Leon Scott Kennedy, and I'm proud to admit that. So, yeah, there's that. Namiku is real, bite me. Yes, they are, okay? Want something funny? Here's a ship I had since for years. I don't usually do shipping, like I said, but when I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance when I was a wee little youngling, I thought Riku and Namine from Kingdom Hearts were gonna hook up. And then I saw Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm like, oh, I guess I saw wrong. And then, out of nowhere, Kingdom Hearts 3 came along, and they said, hey, you know what? We're going to hook those two characters up. And they hooked them up, and I'm still like, holy shit, I was right about something. I was actually right about something. I love that. Fuck you, I love Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, fuck you too, I love Kingdom Hearts. I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite games. It's one of my favorite game series. Like Kingdom Hearts, Fallout, Paper Mario, Fallout 3, Kingdom Hearts 1, and Fallout. I said that. Kingdom Hearts 3. Fucking, I'm tired. Kingdom Hearts 1, Fallout 3, and Paper Mario 1. Those are my favorite games. I can play those games a billion fucking times. Same thing with Knights of the Republic 2. I can play those till I'm dead. Knock on wood. Dude, spoilers. God. You know what? Bacasta. It's not really a spoiler, okay? It's not really a spoiler. Trust me. I could spoil that game for you. I did have in the title I was going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts, Bacasta. What's that sound I keep hearing? 1 second. I hear Meryl going crazy. Okay, whatever. She's done barking. I love that dog. Blake, hello. Okiro, you are still smarter than me. But you are a pilot. I'm not a pilot. You are a pilot. Tree of Silver Leaves. We're Star Wars fans. I think we're all a little stupid inside. I am stupider than the average person, okay? Let's just leave it at that. I am very stupid. I'm smart in some things and stupid in everything else. What's your favorite anime? It's a tie between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Attack on Titans. though I'm one of those who combine the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist with Brotherhood. My favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Dragon Ball Z, even though it's a fucking hot mess 95% of the time these days. Naruto, the first series. I don't have anything against Shippuden. I like some things about Shippuden, but the first series of Naruto before the time skip, now that shit slaps. Digimon Season 1, Pokemon Season 1. Attack on Titans has become one of my favorite animes, I'm not gonna lie. I love everything. Full Metal Alchemist 2003 I love. I like Brotherhood. I don't love it, I like it. I like it. I love its ending though. My problem is like the animation bothers me at times. That's my problem with it. Death Note, Code Geass, I love those animes. Outlaw Star. Bebop, I love Bebop. I don't remember if I said it already, but I love Cowboy Bebop. That is my top anime. If you guys actually haven't realized, you're going to carry that weight is something you'll see a lot in some of the things I have, and I love that. It's my favorite anime of all time. I actually got that tattooed on me. You're going to carry that weight. I'm kidding. I'm going to get it tattooed on me, though. I do have a tattoo, though. Right, I knew it. Yeah, I did not know those two were gonna hook up. I didn't know. But then they did, and I was like, fuck, yes. I was right about something. I'm never right about anything. Like, there's a reason why I don't like to guess things when it comes to, like, character couples. Like, I thought a lot of characters was gonna hook up in my life, and 95% of the time I'm okay, maybe not 90% of the time. Like, 65% of the time I'm usually wrong, so I don't like to think about that. But I was so happy when Riku and Namine hooked up. It was like, this is fucking this is nice. Maybe you wouldn't be tired if you didn't stay up talking to dumbasses like myself. Well, Pilot, between you and between you and Ghost, I've adopted you both. I have to make sure that you're flying Ghost home okay, like especially like with Wardock. Did you make sure Wardock got home okay? I know that they were flying, but I don't remember if they posted if they got there safely. Fuck, I love Wardock. He has like the best voice. Hey Wardock, if you're watching my stream, oh, I love your voice. I love making Wardock uncomfortable. I don't think spoilers count when it's been a bit since it came out anyway. Yeah, Bacasta, it's been like fucking 2 years since Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. It's been like over a decade since Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories came out. I knew they were going to get together. People said I was crazy, but I knew Riku and her were going to be a thing. Yeah, same here. I remember being on I remember talking to people about it in King KH Insider, that old Kingdom Hearts website from like the early 2000s. I don't know if anyone else was on that site, but I was, and I remember it. And I remember it's like, oh, now it's Roxas and Namine, and then they hooked up. I'm like, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 will change things. I hate you on so many levels. Lots of people hate me on so many levels. That's a long list, but you're a pilot. You can rise above that hatred. There is no such thing as Kingdom Hearts spoilers. Nomura himself doesn't know what's going on since 2005. Nomura has never known what's going on. Fuck. I love the Final Fantasy VII Remake just because it's so wonky. I know some people were shitting on it saying, oh, it's changed. I didn't want a beat-for-beat remake. If I wanted a beat-for-beat remake, I'd play the original game. Do I think they should have advertised that it's a reimagining? Yeah, they should have. But I still love it. Okay, Fooly Cooly. I love Fooly Cooly. Yo, I fucking love that one gag they did where like they would be manga panels. Like, I don't know if anyone else remembers that, but I fucking love like the first episode when it was like manga panels. But I also like that weird episode, like, they went full Evangelion for that episode too. It was like the baseball episode. I love that episode just because of how trippy it was. Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that. I love it. It took me years to finish Yu Yu Hakusho, but I fell in love with that show. Ironically, I got into something I knew was not going to happen. I remember thinking that Yusuke and Botan. I remember thinking that Yusuke and Botan would end up together for some reason, but I'm like, oh wait, there's that Keiko. No, that's Keiko. Yeah, Keiko's from Yu Yu Hakusho. I almost thought Kagome. That's Inuyasha. Black Clover is my favorite anime. Don't judge. Actually, from what I heard, Black Clover has been getting pretty good. The manga. I have not watched Black Clover, but I remember I was watching Giga talk about it, and he had a lot of good things to say about the Black Clover manga. So I'll probably wait. Maybe like another year, and then I'll check it out. I'm looking forward to it. Meryl Streep, why are you barking? Pre-time skip Naruto is superior because they are just dumb and stupid kids doing wildly dangerous things and aggressively making friends with the people they just beat up. Yo, that's a fucking mood. Deadass, I actually really do like the first series of Naruto pre-time skip more than Shippuden. I mean, we always had theories that Naruto was the son of the Hokage. Everyone always had theories about that since the beginning, but he wasn't a fucking descendant of a god, though. And I really actually liked a lot of the first dynamics of that. I liked it a lot. I didn't really like the things that came after it. Some of the dynamics. I didn't like a lot of the changes. I liked when I thought Itachi was a villain. One thing I'll give Naruto, the Naruto handles their retcons very organically, and they do try to change it and incorporate it as much as possible. But personally, I just like the first series better than the time skip. That's just me. Especially Rock Lee. Rock Lee didn't do shit in the second season. A lot of characters didn't do shit. It basically became the Naruto and Sasuke show. It kind of pulled a Dragon Ball Z. It became like how Dragon Ball became, like the whole Dragon Ball series became the Goku Vegeta show. Well, that kind of happened with Naruto. It went from like a main character with a rich supporting cast to, well, now it's just these Saiyans. And now it's just these two Saiyans. But yeah. I'm not a fucking pilot. Yo ho ho ho, you are a pilot. So, yeah. You're a pilot. Everyone's a pilot, Jordan. Everyone is a pilot in the Star Wars universe. You need to accept that. You're a pilot. Din's a pilot. Hondo's a pilot. I'm a pilot. Even BB-8 is a pilot. Sephiroth is Xemnas now. Yeah, he is. Well, technically Sephiroth is... Oh, Xehanort. I read that wrong. Fuck, I'm tired. I can't read. I'm sorry, guys. I can't fucking read. I wanted that so bad. Yeah, me too. The idea of Disney and Final Fantasy crossing over is so fucking insane that it's surprising that no man wrote any kind of story that's good. Listen. Kingdom Hearts is Disney, and Final Fantasy going... Oh god, I swallowed the fly again, I think. I'm making a game series from it. And I love that. I love it. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love that goofy ass shit. Yes, I want Yusuke and Botan to get together. I thought they were gonna get together, okay? I have this weird thing about me where I just get hooked on the certain dynamics. And I guess I liked... I just didn't like Yusuke and Keiko. It reminded me of Naruto and Hinata. Oops, I'm gonna get kicked out for that. I know a lot of Naruto and Hinata fans. I'm gonna stop talking about Naruto and Hinata. Moving on. I'm the crazy guy who wanted Yusuke and Botan together and Goku with Bulma. No shame. Fight me if you want. You know what? I can see Bulma and Goku together. I can see that too. And yeah, Botan and Yusuke. I like that dynamic. That bickering dynamic. I like that. I liked it in The Force Awakens with Finn and Rey. I like it with Naruto and Sakura. Not Sasuke. I am not starting the whole Yaoi fan club here. I know that'll never stop. Ash and Misty. I don't know, something about the bickering thing. Sometimes I don't like it though, because Riku and Nami, never bicker, so there's that. I don't know. I'm weird. Sue me. Tree of Silver Leaves. Honestly, Itachi's flip to secret good guy was weird because, like, he did still kill a fuck ton of people and violently traumatize Sasuke. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Not gonna lie, there's a lot about Naruto that kind of fucked me up, but I like part 1 better. I think it was better. I think it was more cohesive, and I like when the Nine Tails was actually like a demon and not just like some secret good guy too. What is with all the secret good guys? Everyone was a secret good guy in part 2. Got annoying. It's like someone watched Harry Potter and said, "Hey, I want to do with Snape, but like forever." Honestly, oh no, I read that one. Naruto and Hinata is a bad pairing. It kind of is. Naruto and Hinata is basically, hey, it doesn't matter if Naruto Hinata is like, no. Hinata should have just like ended up with Kiba. That would have been something. I would have taken that. But Naruto and Hinata, I wasn't digging it personally. Excuse me. I got no idea what my one friend's doing. My one friend just hopped in the chat just to troll me and then left. I don't know if they're still here. I fucking love them though. He popped in just to troll me. What the fuck? I love that. I'm hoping that if they ever make a Kingdom Hearts 4, they will add Rhea and have Kelly Marie Tran in the game. They actually are making a Kingdom Hearts 4. Nomura said he's focusing on Kingdom Hearts 4 before he makes like 2,000 spinoffs. They probably will put her in the game just because Disney likes to plug their like most recent titles. Like they put Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3, but they still haven't put Treasure Planet in Kingdom Hearts, which is a fucking crime. Bickering dynamics are so good. I like that. I'm not saying I need it all the time. There are some dynamics that I don't need. There are some bickering dynamics that I don't need. Like, I never got into... I'm not saying that here, but, I never got into X. I'm not going to name it in my chat. But I never got into this one couple that bicker, that everyone loves because they bicker, and I just never got into it. No, it's not Han and Leia. I love Han and Leia. But I never got into this whole bickering thing like everyone else did, and I kind of just ignored it, but I thought it was terrible personally. But when it came to Finn and Rey, I loved that. Naruto and Sakura, I loved that. Tai and Sora, Ash and Misty, I don't know, there was something about that whole bickering. There was something about that dynamic of two characters who just met bickering left, right, and sideways, but secretly, like, deeply care about each other. I don't know, something about that. It tickles my biscuits. God, fucking Snape. Yeah, I can't stand... Here's the thing. I love Alan Rickman as Snape. Alan Rickman as Snape is so much... is probably a version of Snape I like better than the book Snape. I kind of think book Snape is a cuck. I mean, I still like him. Oh, I got a new Patreon. I got 2 new Patreons. Nice. But, yeah, I think cucks. Cucks, personally. No, not Snape, cucks. Why am I saying cucks? Cucks. Anyway, let's go back to chat. Ichigo should have been with Rukia. Itachi is a horrible big brother, and Neji was right all along. I could go all day. See, my one friend loves Ichigo and Orihime, so I'm not going to judge that ship, but I did like Ichigo and Rukia. Oh, I'm probably going to get canceled. I'm sorry, Elise. I'm not really that invested in Bleach, personally. But I do think Rukia and Ichigo had good chemistry. But Orihime and Ichigo is a cool ship. I don't ship it personally, but I think it's a cool ship. Itachi is a horrible big brother. Yeah, he kind of is. Itachi is a real horrible big brother. Neji was right all along. I don't really remember what Neji was right about. But yes, he was. Treasure Planet is a GOAT movie. Treasure Planet is the best fucking Disney movie. Josie Mosey, I don't care what you say. You're going to be watching this tomorrow, but Treasure Planet is the GOAT. Treasure Planet is the GOAT. Asta and Noel from Black Clover. I haven't watched... let me just Google them real quick. Let me just Google what they look like. Usually when I see what characters look like, that also helps. Oh, those two. Oh, they look cute together. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so what I'm gonna tell you guys next is I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown of the video I'm making. Atlas is the bomb. What's that? Oh, Atlantis, the movie. I can't read. I thought that said Atlas. I'm like, what the fuck is an Atlas? Yo, Atlantis is a beautifully looking film. It really is. Neji's philosophy was kind of weird, but he was right that the Hyugas were fucked and needed revolution. Yeah. I always found it interesting that the Hyugas were kind of like the Itachis. I was always surprised that we never got any interactions between the Itachis and the Hyugas. I thought that would have been an interesting dynamic to explore, especially in part 2, but I didn't write Naruto. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of the video I'm working tomorrow. So, the video I'm uploading tomorrow. So, I told you guys that... Oh, what's this? Weird. So, I told you guys that I was going to make a video on what I would do for a Finn spin-off show. So, here's what I have. I'll give you guys a little rundown. So, basically... it would be 1 year since the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren died. And Finn is now a general in the New Republic instead of the Resistance. The Resistance has formed back into the New Republic. And he is called to Coruscant to meet with Chancellor Lando Calrissian. And Lando tells him that he has a job for him. He says that the First Order remnants have been spotted in the Outer Rim. Now, no one knows what they're doing there, but Lando wants Finn to figure out what. And it's during their conversation that Finn asks Lando if Jenna is his daughter, and Lando would tell him she's not. He would tell Finn that she reminded him of his daughter, but his daughter is still gone. And it's then that Finn would realize that it wasn't just his skills and knowledge about the First Order why he was being chosen for this mission. It was because if anyone could understand the Stormtrooper program, it would be Finn. And something that I would pitch for Finn's character right now is that since the end of the war, he's been going on missions after missions after missions, and just nonstop. Meanwhile, Poe has gone back to the New Republic with his squadron, and they are just going back to flying. Rey has been converting the Imperial Palace that used to be the Jedi Temple back into a Jedi Temple, as she's tutoring under Luke Skywalker to finish her Jedi training. And Finn would take this mission knowing that he has to do this alone. He would ask to do this alone because he knows that Rey is busy with her Jedi stuff. And is about to leave. And she knows that Poe has his own life now. His own life with Zori. Yes, I know people don't like Poe and Zori, but I don't know what to do with Poe anyway. But I'll make it work, don't worry. Meanwhile, Finn is just still in battle. Constantly just going into battle. And so he would be leaving now. And he would be taking Jenna with him to go hunt down the remnants of the First Order and figure out what they're up to and potentially find Lando's daughter. And he would first go to see Poe. and they would have a brief discussion talking about how things have changed and what the directions their lives are going in. And it would be there, and they would say goodbye, and Poe would thank Finn for getting him out of that cell. And in return, Finn would thank Poe for doing the same thing for him. Basically, Finn would be thanking Poe for freeing him from his own cell. The cell of the First Order, the cell of that life. And then he would go see Rey. And there would be a brief discussion between the two of them. Rey would want him to stay with her to learn the ways of the Force, but Finn feels like he doesn't know where he belongs. He knows war and he knows battle. And what it would be. Oh, hold on, let me get to the chat before I continue. Wow, my eyes are bleeding. If they were to make a major story of the sequel trilogy involving all the characters, what would you do? I would make it about I cannot pronounce that, but the Vong invasion. My problem with the Vong invasion is they, like, destroy trillions of lives. Like, a variation of that, but I kind of think the writers of that whole thing kind of went OD with that. I do like a lot of things from that arc, but they went crazy with the death count, and they went crazy. Neji said, "Destiny is what makes you great, not hard work." Naruto said, "No, you are what you make yourself until Shippuden." Yeah, you're right. That's one thing about Shippuden. No, Naruto and Sasuke are special because they are reincarnated versions of fucking Moon and Sun Jesus. Although at this point, I'd be rooting for the Vong to win. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I mean, if Poe is also a general, they probably wouldn't actually be able to go on the same missions anyway. Poe in this would be an admiral because Poe's Navy. Poe's not like military. I don't know what was going on with the Rise of. I don't know if people who write Star Wars look up ranks. I actually don't, because technically in The Last Jedi, Poe isn't demoted; he's promoted. When it comes to the Navy, a captain is above a commander, I think. Let me check that. Navy ranks. I'm pretty sure a captain is above a commander, if I'm fucking right. No, captain is below a commander. Okay, never mind. But yeah. Poe would be an admiral in this scenario. He would have to be, because he's not there are no generals in the Navy. There are admirals. So at this point in his career, Poe would be a rear admiral. Get it? Rear admiral. But yeah, Poe would be an admiral. Also, the Vong War as a foreign invader would, with not a lot of nuance, is less compelling than this. Yeah, there's that. They just wanted a cute line for their friendship. Huh? Who? Nechi and Naruto? Anyway, yeah. So basically, Poe and Finn would say goodbye, and Poe would thank Finn for getting him out of that jail, that cell, and Finn would say the same thing. And so when he'd go to see Rey, they'd have a discussion about Finn doesn't know where he belongs anymore because he never had time to figure out where he belonged. And Rey would want him to stay with her, help her rebuild the Jedi, but Finn would basically say he needs to follow his own path. He can't keep following others. And that's something that and this would basically be the beginning of Finn's journey, Finn and Janna's journey. Because Janna would be going with him to figure this all out. One thing I'll try to do with this whole video, you're going to see it tomorrow, is I'm going to try to stress that Finn needs to Basically, I'm taking the mindset of Captain America at the end of Age of Ultron, which is probably the only thing I like about Age of Ultron, of a soldier who only knows war, and trying to apply that to Finn because that's been his whole life. He was brainwashed to be a soldier, then after that, he escaped only to fight in the Resistance, so, like, he's never known a life outside of that. Even Rey and Poe have known lives outside of war. They have had yes, Rey had a life of surviving, but she wasn't a soldier. Likewise, Poe wasn't a soldier his whole life. For Finn, he's been a soldier. Being a soldier is his earliest memory. Finn and Poe. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I hated that general line. That's my problem with Disney Star Wars. There's too many things done for, like, the meta and not enough for the narrative. And I'm like, I'm a little thickety bitch when it comes to the narrative. I hate sacrificing it. Are any of the characters in your rewrite getting redesigns? And if so, what would their design look like? Yeah, lots of my sequel trilogy characters actually look a little different because of the ages they're set in. Finn, he has the sides of his head shaved. Kind of like a soldier. He has a lot of scars in his body because in my sequel trilogy rewrite, Finn and his squad have been doing missions for years. Basically since they got into their teens. 12, 13, they've been doing missions. But all their missions have been in the unknown regions of space, fighting hostile sentient life on different planets no one's ever heard of. Fighting pirates, fighting raiders, that kind of thing. They've never fought the New Republic yet. Rey, she as well has scars. She's malnourished. Rey doesn't eat that much because, well, she struggles to survive, so she's malnourished. A couple scars here and there. Poe has a fucking beard when we first meet him because he's undercover. He has long, shaggy hair and a beard. And when we would see him next, the beard would be gone and he would have shorter hair because that's when he would be back with the New Republic. Hux is still figuring out his look, so there's no hair gel. He just has his hair all over the place. I think one of my favorite characters I redesigned is Phasma. Because my sequel trilogy rewrite, Phasma is actually an exiled Mandalorian. So her armor is actually Beskar. Damaged, worn, torn Beskar. And and all of the stormtroopers in the Remnant Empire are based off Mandalorian armor. They don't have Beskar, they have Dursteel. So Finn's stormtrooper outfit is more like resembles a Mandalorian, but his armor is Dursteel instead of Beskar. Huh, we've been going for 2 hours. Are my neighbors fucking? They're fucking. Here, you guys want to hear it? Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, that's my life when I start doing this. Actually, since in your rewrite Rey flirts with the dark and the light side, wouldn't purple be more fitting color for her lightsaber? See, here's the thing. I actually... Oh yeah, I was talking about lightsaber colors. Rey would... See, you know what? I forgot about purple lightsabers. I forgot. I forgot. Well, thank you for reminding me about purple lightsabers. Fuck me, shit. I'm gonna have to go back in that rewrite now. Not for Shadows of the Force. Guardians of the Wills, when Rey gets her final lightsaber. God damn it. Whatever, I'll come back to that. How the hell did they finish the final draft of The Rise of Skywalker? Realize that we still don't know Finn's actual first name. He doesn't even get an adopted last name, and just say that's fine. Well, probably because when they made The Rise of Skywalker, they also decided it would be good to cut most of his fucking arc. I don't know who thought that was a fucking good idea, but that was just fucking stupid. I mean, I talked about in my Finn video. We know it was cut. Jenna was supposed to be his sister. He was supposed to end up with Rey. And if the storyboards are anything to go off of, there would have been some three-way fight between him and two other lightsaber people. And considering there's only two other people with lightsabers in the entire sequel trilogy, I'm guessing that was Kylo and Rey. Now, I have no idea if Palpatine was supposed to somehow return. I'm going to be honest, I don't fucking think so. I don't think Palpatine was ever supposed to come back. But I will say this. Finn got fucked over because of reshoots. Because here's the thing. You can't give him a lightsaber because he's going to join the fight against Rey and... He's going to join the fight with Rey and Kylo against Palpatine. They're not going to do that because they want Rey and Kylo to kiss, Lucasfilm. Because they want to pander to it. But, of course, they don't want to make it romantic because they know they can't make it romantic. Because it's pretty fucked up. So they can't do that. So they have to get a kiss, but they can't make it romantic. And JJ's not going to make it romantic. And that's the funny thing. I laugh whenever people try to say that J.J. Abrams wanted that. J.J. Abrams is a fucking Jew. J.J. Abrams is Jewish. He's not going to push for that. He's compared Kylo to a Nazi. He's compared the First Order to Nazis. A Jewish man is not going to do that. Too many people believe this whole bullshit media, but like, yo, y'all gotta stop. JJ would not do that. That's not me defending him. That's being pretty transparent. But yeah, Finn got fucked over. Finn got fucked over bad. He got fucked over like a sumo wrestler gangbanging me at night. Oh Lord, again. Yes, again. They fuck every fucking night. Every night it's just That's all they fucking do. That is all they fucking do. And that's two men, by the way. That's not a man and woman. That's just two men just... and there's nothing wrong with that. I am A-okay. I am cool with these two dudes. But our walls are thin. So I can literally hear sometimes the gagging when I'm trying to sleep. Like, it'll be like 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. and I'll be like, yay, my bad, I love you. And this is all silently here. And it's fucking horrible. I am going to get demonetized like a motherfucker. I know it. I know I'm not going to get monetized for this video. Ghost finished her paper. Good for you, Ghost. Finish your paper. I'm trying to convince her to join. Hello, Ghost is here. Hello, Ghost. I have now a ghost in my chat. As a Jew, I can attest Jews don't like... I'm not saying that word. I refuse to say that word in this chat. I talk about it. They're going to come, and I'm not dealing with them in my channel. But, yeah. JJ wouldn't do that. JJ's a fucking Jew. Like, let's be real. There's some things people won't do. And JJ transparently was setting things up with Finn and Rey. Jedi Paxis even said so, and Jedi Paxis spoiled the film. So did Alan Dean Foster. There'd be no sequel trilogy without Finn, but yeah, let's just leave him like that. We gotta make sure the slave owner Nazi who murdered his way through the original cast gets his UWU redemption. What the fuck is a UWU? What the fuck is that? I think someone's told me and I just fucking forgot. What the fuck is a UWU? Is that a gang sign? You putting gang signs in my chat? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Anyway. Anakin had blue, Luke had green, Rey maybe has purple, the 3 original lightsaber colors. Fuck me, yeah, you're right.
It's Uwu.
What the fucking shit? Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Elise. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, Elise. You scared the fuck out of me.
Are you still live or no?
Yeah, I'm still live. I forgot I was on. I forgot I was on Discord chat. What the fuck happened?
Oh, there's a lag.
What the fuck happened to you? I'm like, are you ever joining? Jesus, scared the shit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I had some stuff come up.
Oh, scared the fuck out of me.
UW was like, that's it.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. Jesus Christ.
You were reading stuff.
What is wrong?
Sorry.
Elise, what the mic?
I just have great timing. Great timing, that's all.
Scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
Oh
Sorry
god,
about that.
I forgot I left the fucking Discord chat open. You took like forever to get here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I had some stuff come up when I was gonna hop on and it just, yeah.
Is
But I'm
War
here. I'm sorry.
is Wardock around? Can he jump in the Discord?
Let me see. It says he's on. Let me DM him.
Yeah, let's get Wardock in here.
I just DM'd him. See if he responds. If he's not too busy in Georgia. I had to mute your stream because I was getting a kickback. I was hearing both of it. I was like, because there's like a lag,
Ah.
like between Discord and your stream. So
Oh no,
there's Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
Jordan, you fucking pilot. Okay, now
Yes,
Fucking pilot.
you're a
okay,
pilot.
I see Wardock. Let's get Wardock in here. Let's get Wardock in here.
Wardock.
Okay.
Wardock.
Disliked the video.
So he's on. We just got to get him in here.
Well, tell him to get the fuck in here. Let's get Wardock and let's get my one dude. He says he always wants to join us, but he never fucking joins.
What a loser.
Yeah, no, I keep trying to get him inside, but he never wants to come inside my stream.
That's what she said. He never wants. Sorry.
You missed Okiro dick sucking.
Oh, I did. Dang it. Next
That's
time
when
for sure.
Ghost came onto the stream.
Mm.
Is Wardock?
Oh.
Wardock's never coming in here. Okay, fuck it.
Well, he might. We never know.
Okay, Wardock. I love Wardock has the most beautiful voice. I love Wardock. He is a beautiful, beautiful man.
I'm really just here to say I'm not a pilot.
You are a pilot, though. Accept it.
Jordan, I can kick you. Jordan,
Never.
Jordan, I can kick you off of here.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Hey, Faye. Anyway, for those
You're
who
reading something where about it was. I think they were talking about Kylo Ren, and it was like with the ooh woo.
Yeah, it was the uwu shit.
Yeah, the ooh woo. Ooh woo.
When you asked if it was a gang sign, and I guess it is for white people.
For weeaboos specifically and gamers.
Yep.
Oh, did I just? Oh no. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm in the middle of drawing while. Oh, I did do that. Oh no.
You motherfuckers. Anna just DM'd me that I fucking hate you people.
Well, it's because you are a pilot. Just accept it, Jordan. The sooner you accept it, the sooner we can all move on with our lives.
But where's the fun in that?
You accepting you're a pilot and us winning. Duh.
Yeah, there's no fun in that for me.
There is fun in that. We win. Duh.
Not for me.
Yeah, that's the point. We win.
Jordan,
We win.
Jordan, you're a pilot.
Just accept it.
How are your dogs and your hubby?
They are good. They're good. They're good. Something happened with one of them. Oh no, it's just Jericho's being cute today. He's a snuggle bug. He's my little baby. He's not out right now.
He
though.
is cute.
Oh, I know. My dogs are adorable. Best little nuggets. No, I was playing Genshin Impact for a little bit earlier today, and he was like sitting and like intently watching me play. Like, not doing much of anything, buddy. Just running around looking for stupid shit, and he's just like intently like watching the screen. Like, it was adorable.
You got your fucking stream to call me I hate my
Tara Joy, that's one hell of a pilot. Yes, my stream is calling you a pilot now.
I know. I fucking know. I have it open.
Because you're a pilot, just accept it. Like we said, the sooner you accept it, the sooner we can all move on with our lives.
Yeah, but that means you win, and I can't have that.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm a 21-year-old. I'm very hard-headed.
Oh, I know. But you're still gonna cave eventually. We're patient. We'll wait.
Elise, you know the story of my parents. It's been like
Yeah, I
10
know.
years. It's been like
I-
10 years. I still haven't fucking caved.
You're going to the cave with us, though. It'll happen.
How do I?
I'll die before that.
What the fuck's a cave? What the fuck are you people talking about?
caving in, like giving in.
Yeah.
Ah.
You'll cave. She'll cave eventually and accept her
Takasa
piloting
Jordan's Death a
destiny.
Pilot.
Yeah, she'll cave and eventually accept her piloting destiny.
You have to get your hubby to play Among Us with us again, because I miss playing with him. He was a fun guy to kill people with.
You played with him once, and that was enough for you. Like, we need to do this again.
We killed so
I
many.
like
We won
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, I think you and him did win.
I liked when your husband played that funny game and we all thought, was it like, God, what did he play with us?
We
That
were
it
playing
wasn't Among
Jackbox,
Us.
I think. I think it was
Jackbox. Oh yes.
I think it was that it was like something survived the internet, and like they just kept making these corny ass answers for each other, like
Oh yeah.
these gooey
Oh, it was so
these
good.
romantic gooey answers.
Yeah, we're cheesy little bitches.
Yeah, and it was cheating too because they knew everything about each other, so they were winning.
Yeah.
No, that was the I think that was the monster seeking monster one where we were like being cheesy with each other.
Oh yeah, it was that they all blend together to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I will say though, we definitely play Jackbox with Wardock sometime because he's got the best game pack, honestly.
yeah, we haven't played. I haven't played with War Dog in forever.
It's been a bit. So that needs to happen as soon as Wardock decides to get his ass back in here sometime. It's like we need to play Jackbox.
I'm gonna tag
Ghost is gonna be here.
Yay!
I'm gonna tag my dude, see if he's ever gonna come in here. I mean, I'm not gonna keep the stream on forever. I think I'm gonna stop at the 3
Someone
hour.
in the chat said if Jordan played Squadrons, they'd be one of the top players because he's such a good pilot.
I do play Squadrons, I have to admit that.
Oh, dude, Ghost is here.
I play Squadrons, but I have to play as a dude because I like the blue character and they only have that as a dude, so the Imperials, and I'm sad about it.
Oh. Hi, Ghost.
Ghost, I love you. I'm really proud of you.
Why did I adopt
Yeah.
you kid? Why did I adopt you kids?
Because you just
that
it's a
was
very
your choice.
yeah, it's a very paternal thing. A lot of us older millennials tend to do that, like take younger Gen Zers under our wings and try to mold them and shape them to be as fucked up as we are.
Oof.
Excuse me, Elise.
You didn't know what
so
Sonic
long.
for Real Justice was. I rest my case.
I didn't.
See? See, you
Let's-
didn't know.
Yes, Ghost.
I knew about Sonic Chew.
You did not know about Sonic for Real Justice.
Let's see if I
That's
can
a
get.
pivotal part of Tumblr history.
See if I can get my sister. Let's see if I can get M in here.
Oh yeah, get M in here.
Nobody can survive the internet.
That's about no. I mean, technically speaking, even if you win that game in Jackbox, your little icon gets blown up anyways. So it's like,
Oh,
woo.
I forgot
Yeah.
that.
Nah, like
I
I'm really
survived.
thankful. I'm really thankful. Like since posting my AU art again, my little AU edits, I haven't had a single one of those people commenting or retweeting them.
Oh, we don't mention.
Oh
we
my
don't
God.
mention. We
See,
do not.
I didn't.
We that.
I didn't say the word. I'm not saying the words, but it's been all very nice comments from really nice people just saying this is my favorite thing on this website. Oh my God, you're making me cry. This is so beautiful. It's been all really, really nice comments.
Good, that's what you deserve.
There's been no hate. There's been no like, oh, it should have been this instead. Just wholesomeness. It's like, thank you. Thank you so much. Just really nice stuff. That's
Just
what
to
I'm trying.
inform Tired Droid, Sonic for Real Justice, there's a short YouTube video on it if you just look it up. It's very funny. It's actually nothing too bad.
It's oh my God, no. It was a huge thing that happened on Tumblr back when Tumblr was still big. It was hilarious. Like if
Hold
you
on. Hold
if
on,
you were
Ghost. Try to talk.
is Ghost having trouble talking?
Yeah.
Oh no. Ghost. Ghost.
DM'd her to try to talk, so let's see.
Kind of can't stay silent on my stream though, so you guys gonna have to work that out though.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think Ghost can talk. Damn it, she said she is, and we just can't hear you.
Yeah. But no, like, oop. There you go. Hello?
Oh, I heard something.
I
But also, I didn't know if that was Elise's shit because your mic is being fucky.
My mic isn't being fucky. My mic is great. It's your internet.
No, your mic's
No,
being
my
fucking-
internet's good today. My
There's
internet's
no
not
way.
fixed.
I literally, Mike, this is a brand new mic. I have it like right by my fucking face. There shouldn't be
It must
my
be your
face.
computer.
It's not my computer. Okay. That's stand.
Me and Okiro both agree that it's your mic, so
Not my mic. This is a brand new freaking mic.
I know it is. But I'm just saying, my internet's good now.
Not my mic.
It's so good.
I mean, Discord's picking up my audio fine, so it's not my mic.
Okay.
Like I can literally see Discord picking it up. Like it's not my mic.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost
Hello?
is ghosting me. Yeah, Ghost, we can hear
Yeah, I
you.
had to. I checked it real quick. It's not my mic.
Can y'all
Goes
hear
up.
me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yay!
I
Okay, I
could-
had to join. I had to join on my phone.
Aw.
I don't know what's wrong with you people and your audio qualities. You all have very annoying audio quality. Jordan with her Wi-Fi, you with your thought mic.
Look,
My
I'm on
Wi-Fi is fixed now.
okay. I'm on my laptop. My laptop is a piece of shit.
Your poor laptop.
My Wi-Fi is fixed, and you can blame Comcast for that.
Well, I mean, I have AT&T, and AT&T is worse.
Oh my gosh, I used to have AT&T.
AT&T sucks.
I've
It really
never
does.
had AT&T.
Whenever I lived in Georgia, we had AT&T, and they used to have to come out all the time to fix my internet. And it
Yeah.
was dead.
We're paying for the highest grade you can get outside of like business class Wi-Fi, and we still have issues.
Yeah.
It's like
Comcast
motherfucker.
just. The thing is, it's good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's
It's
they
shitty
come out
bad.
like 5. They come out like 10. Like my apartment complex had to keep emailing us, being like, "We swear to God, they're still working on it."
Yeah.
And it takes forever.
I don't even know what the fuck Comcast is.
It's an internet service.
They're a monopoly. They're a monopoly. They own so much stuff.
Oh yeah, they really do.
Let me look up. I think they own AT&T, maybe.
I don't have AT&T.
No, I don't think so. Comcast owns Xfinity.
Oh, they own Xfinity, yeah.
Yeah.
They own DreamWorks too, and NBC.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's crazy how much they own. It's like Rupert Murdoch owning like everything.
No, fuck you. AT&T broadband is under Comcast.
No shit.
Yep,
They own everything. Fucking crap.
they own Sky, DreamWorks Animation, some company I've never heard of.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm on Investopedia.
Let's talk about Star Wars again, because that's what I thought the stream was about.
It was,
Or
but
are we
you
not on
took
Star-
you took 2 hours.
I'm so
2.5
sorry.
hours. Okay, so back to what the whole thing was about. If I actually just originally invited you on. Elise, what is? We were talking about the original trilogy, I guess, at first. What's your favorite original trilogy movie, and why is it your favorite original trilogy movie?
Original trilogy movie and original trilogy character, or
No,
was it
no.
moment?
What is your favorite original trilogy movie, and why is it your favorite movie? Like, what's your favorite movie in OT, and why is it your favorite?
Okay. That's difficult because I mean I love all 3 of the movies from the original trilogy, but I think it's probably a tie for me between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back being like we really see honestly Leia coming into her own, being kind of like this leader of the resistance, and like we get to see the relationships between Leia and Luke and Han get more fleshed out. And obviously, of course, the iconic "No, Luke, I am your father" moment is in Empire Strikes Back. That's one of the most iconic moments in cinema history as well as Star Wars history. And then honestly, The Return of the Jedi for the moment where we see Luke and Anakin actually seeing each other face to face and Anakin's redemption. Like those are the moments for me on why those two are my favorites, and I can't pick between the two of them because I love them both so much.
Yeah,
So I can't pick.
I like those moments too. What about you, Pilot?
Oh, fuck you. But A New
Hers
Hope.
probably
A New
it's a
Hope's
New
my
Hope because
favorite.
he's a pilot in that one.
I hate you people. Actually, it's A New Hope. Actually, it's A New Hope because honestly, I think I just liked. So, fun times. I never saw the original trilogy until after I watched Clone Wars, at least a few seasons of Clone Wars, because I said I wanted to be like Anakin Skywalker, and then my dad got worried, so he made me watch the original trilogy.
You think
And
he'd
so I just-
he'd make you watch Revenge of the Sith? Because like, oh, I want to be like Anakin. Okay, let me show you Anakin killing kids.
he showed me that after, but he was like, you need to watch the original trilogy first. But I think it's just I just have like this still childlike glee whenever I watch the original. Like I love them all, but A New Hope, I'm just always so excited to watch it whenever I watch it. I'm like,
Mhm.
this is the shit.
It's
I
got
love
such a good
everyone
feeling
in
about
it.
Yeah.
It's just a happy movie for me.
And of
Tired-
course, that's the one where Luke wears the Chanel boots. So
I don't know where the Chanel boots came from. I called them Gucci boots my whole life.
I've heard Chanel boots. I've heard Gucci boots. Whatever. Call them the Louis. Call them the Louis Vuitton. No, not Louis Vuittons. I'm out of my mind today. The Louboutins. That's what I want. That's what I was thinking of. Call them the Louboutins.
What about you, Ghost? What's your favorite OT film and why?
I watched these in a very casual sense.
Ghost, we're going to have to bring you out back now.
Okay.
God
Alright,
damn it.
I'll meet you back there.
Hey, I was the one to get Ghost into
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Jordan
So
got
y'all
me
can
into
thank
Star
me
Wars.
for that.
I'm going to
Last
unadopt both of you, and Jordan, you're going to have to get your pilot license again.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I'm good.
You're gonna need it
So
again.
get your pilot's
I
license,
I
Jordan.
enjoyed them all. I liked them. I didn't really. I was just happy to be here and watch them. So
They're such good movies.
they are. I know
Mhm.
my mom, when she found out that I was going to them, she talked about how she saw the very first Star Wars movie in
Mhm.
theaters because
Oh wow.
my uncle, he wanted to watch it, and so she said that she remembers going to see it when my uncle was still a baby, and she remembers like growing up with all of them coming out and everything, and he like literally had the whole like Darth Vader costumes and everything growing up.
Real quick, off topic. Akira Wardock let me know he can't join the call. He's in Georgia visiting his
Georgia?
girlfriend, so his girlfriend is more important than us.
I agree with that.
His girlfriend's more important than me. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember co-signing that. I don't
You're gonna
like.
have to go give him grief for that then.
I don't like that someone is more important to Wardock than me. That makes no. I am supposed to be the most important man in Wardock's life. I
You
will,
probably are the most important man. I mean, his girlfriend's like. So.
You're misunderstanding that Okiro says he thinks that he needs to be the most important person in general in Wardock's life.
Okay.
The fact that
No,
Wardock
no,
is
I understand.
prioritizing someone over him.
this has to transcend. Yes, I am a simp for Wardock. Deal with it, Bacasta.
I will say though, there is someone that holds a spot in Akiro's heart higher than Wardock, and that's the big tall vampire lady from
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
The big tall vampire lady. I love the big tall vampire lady.
That's all that's been on his mind like all day.
That's the big tall vampire lady. Anyway, off topic. I cannot get onto her on my stream. Or I'm actually gonna stream me playing the demo tomorrow. I didn't download it today because I got caught up with working on this new video, but I'm gonna stream the No,
I'll definitely tune in for that because
no,
that sounds
no,
like it's gonna be a
Bacasta.
good
I
time.
no, Bacasta. A yandere is the person. Oh, you mean for Warduck? Yes, for Warduck, I am a yandere. I am obsessed with Warduck. I love Warduck. I have a picture of him on my ceiling, and when I go to sleep at night, I stare at it.
Oh,
He's going to watch.
Cute.
He's gonna watch this stream back and be like, "Okay, I'm never playing with Okiro again. I'm going to block him. He is never going to be able to get back on the gaming server again.
He's gonna be
He's-
like, no,
Like all the
I'm
servers?
good, man.
He is going to
good.
be banned from the gaming
Or
server."
he's gonna be like one of those
He-
guys that you see the videos. It's like where it's one of the bros. Like, bro, you are my whole world, bro. Bro,
Like, close your eyes. That's what I see when you're not with me, bro.
because you're my whole world, bro. Bro.
Yeah, yo, for those, I like Warduck. I fuck with Warduck. I'm not gonna share his information on my live stream, but what he told me and you he did at least. I fuck with Warduck because of that.
I know,
Like
good little nugget.
like he went from like that's a dude I like talking to, like nah. I fucks with you. I fucks with you, Warduck.
Oh yeah. Like he went from being just a cool dude to being a badass. Like,
Yeah, what he
Yeah.
did, like, and he's got a
oh,
good,
for sure.
and he's got a good voice. I love Warduck's voice.
Oh yeah.
Like he has
Definitely.
he's got a voice that sounds like he should do radio, and not like in the insulting way, but like in the
Yeah.
actual.
I was
holy-
literally just like, I was just thinking that he should do like radio, like not in an
Yeah.
insulting way, no, like the good type of
A radio or voiceover work, like for sure. He definitely has a voice for that. I'm
Okay,
glad we're all in agreement on that.
Elise watched my news packages and she was like, "You have a news voice," and now all
She
I think about
does.
is-
Jordan, you have a news voice.
I have a voice when I talk for my packages, and all I can think about is I can tell you tragedy in the most unempathetic way.
isn't that what you people are supposed to do?
Yeah. It
I mean, it
is.
is, yeah.
All my stories though this semester are happy, so
That's good.
Okay. I'm starting to actually wear down for this stream, so I'm actually going to be ending it soon.
No, I'm sorry I came in so late. I'll tune in on time tomorrow to watch you play the demo.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing tomorrow is playing the demo, and then I'm gonna be streaming with.
I've been here the entire time.
I'm gonna be streaming with Diversity Fantasy High on Saturday. We're gonna be talking
Ooh.
about Finn and fandom racism, all that. I'm gonna see if I can get Stitch on for Sunday.
Dude, do it. If you get Stitch on your stream, I'm definitely tuning in for that.
I fucking
'cause I
love
Stitch.
yeah,
She's
Stitch
so
is,
cool.
Stitch is cool as fuck. But guys, I'm going to be tuning out.